Okay. This is a homework for the section 6.2. In this case, do the graph of the one-to-one function as given. Draw the graph of the inverse. For convenience, using the same that the graph of the y equal x is identity function. Okay, let's do it 43 first. 43. Okay, the only thing you should do is interchange x and y. At this point is 1, 2, and the inverse would be 2, 1. 2, 1 is 2 here, 1. 2, 1. This is a point, 2, 1. This point is 0, 1, and the inverse would be 1, 0 here. 1, 0. This point is negative 1, 0, and the inverse is 0, negative 1. And this point is negative 2, negative 2, so it stays the same. Now the graph looks like that. Es obvio que es symmetric about the line y equals x. Let's see 45. 45 is similar. This point is 2, 1, and the inverse is 1, 2. 1, 2 is here. This is a point 1, 2. And this point stays the same. And this point is 0, 0. It stays the same. Does it look like symmetric like that? This is the graph of the inverse function. And the last, we have one specific point here. This point is 0, 1, and the inverse would be 1, 0. At least I know que passing to this. So using my imagination, approximately the chord of its inverse look like that. Okay, symmetry about the line y equal x is identity. Okay, we continue the homework for the section 6.2 is verify that the function is one-to-one and find its inverse, and check the answer using the graph and do the graph of the f and f inverse. Entonces es exercise 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, and 69. Okay? Okay, this question is basically find its inverse and checking your answer and graph both functions, original and inverse, in the same coordinate axis and the line y equal x is identity function. So we have a lot of work. Okay, first of all, let me find the inverse. Remember the system out of the way is y equal 3x. Interchange x and y to solve the new y. Therefore, the new y is x over 3 is the new y gets the inverse function. Okay? Now the checking part. The checking part is find the composition. It's like a 3 box, and inverse is x over 3. Cancel out the 3 is identity function. And f inverse composition f is box over 3, and inside the box we have 3x. Cancel out again, 3 is x. Okay, now do the graph. The graph is, okay, the graph is 2 lines. The first line is 1 here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. No good. Okay, let me erase this. Let me see much better my job. Okay, let me try to draw. This is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. This is x, and this is y. Okay, the first line is the first function is a line. When the slope is 3, so 1 here, 1, 2, and 3. I'm passing to the origin. Okay, the first line, let me using another color, is like that. This is the original function, 3x. And its inverse is a line also, but the slope is 1 over 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, and 1 here. The slope is like that. Entonces, bueno, cógelo tú, Mara. Dile que estoy grabando. Okay, and the identity is like that. And that's it. Okay, it's the same question, it's 51, but the same idea. Find inverse first. Y is equal to 4x plus 2. Interchange x and y. So with the new y is subtracting x minus 2 is equal to 4y divided by 4 divided by 4. Now x minus 2 over 4 is equal to y. And this is the inverse function. The inverse function is x minus 2 over 4. Okay, let's check. Find the composition. The composition is, for example, in this case, it is inside that. It's 4 box plus 2. It's x minus 2 over 4. Cancel out the 4. X minus 2 plus 2. Cancel out, the answer is x. And likewise, f inverse composition f is box minus 2 over 4. And inside the box we have 4x plus 2. Cancel out 2 and 2, we have 4x over 4. Cancel out the 4, is x. Super. Now let's do in the graph. To do the graph, I want to transform a little bit this. In this case, inverse function, so you separate the common denominator as 1 over 4x minus negative 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. Okay, let's do in the graph. Okay. Graph. No good. Graph. Okay, let me try. One line, another line, x and y. Okay. Okay, let me draw first the identity. Identity is 0, 0, 1, 1 is a line. Y equal x can be set the first quadrant and the third quadrant. Okay, let's do in the red is the original function. It's a line, the y is 2 here, and the slope is 4. This is 1 here and 4 over. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me change the color, red color. This is typical line function. This is 4x plus 2. This is the original. Okay, this is negative 1/2. Negative 1/2 is here. This is negative 1. Negative 1/2 here. Negative 1/2, and the slope is 4 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, approximately like that. So this is another common point here, and this is the graph that corresponds with inverse function is 1/4x minus 1/2. Okay, again it's symmetric about, for example, this point. This point is the point. Let me see what is this point. Okay, this point is 0,2, and this point here is 2,0, and this point is 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1,6. Entonces this point is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is 6,1. This point is 6,1. Okay. Super. Okay, 51. 51 is the same thing. Okay, you replace y here, x cubed minus 1. Now x is equal y cubed minus 1. X plus 1 is equal y cubic. They are cubic root both sides. Cubic root. Now y, gets inverse function, is equal cubic root x plus 1. And this is inverse function. Let's see the checking. The checking is f composition f inverse. Is this inside that is box cubic minus 1, and inside we have cubic root x plus 1. Es obvio que cubic root and cubic cancel out. We have x plus 1 minus 1 cancel out. The answer is x. Identity function. And likewise, inverse composition f is this inside that. It's like a cubic root. Inside we have a box plus 1. And inside the box we have x to the cubic power minus 1. Cancel out x and 1, positive 1 and negative 1, and we have cubic root of the x to the cubic, again as identity. Let's do in the graph. The graph of this function. Okay, to do the graph of this function, of course, I suppose you know very well transformation. Okay, first of all, identity. 1, 1 is here. This is the identity function. X equal x. And the first function, get the original, is y equal x cubed minus 1. This is typical cubic function, but you shift vertical 1 step. So it's like that. This point would be 0, negative 1, and this point would be 1, 1. Okay, those approximately look like that. This is the cubic minus 1. Okay, something like that. Okay, minus 1. Okay, now green is this point would be 1, 1 is 1, 1 is 1, 1. This is 1, 0. This is 0. This point is 0, 1, 0. And when you're switching x and y would be 0, 1, guess here in green. So the green, que es inversa, is cubic root x plus 1. At this point is 0, 1. And this point would be negative 1, 0, because it would be here. -1, 0. Yeah, I know that this is typical horizontal shift, but to the left. Entonces, now the color look like that. Approximately, this is cubic root of x